Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real English Talks.
Hello, Gracie. I am so happy to be here today. This topic is important.
Me too, Alex. We are talking about something very serious, money.
Yes, specifically, how to ask your boss for a raise. It feels scary, right?
It is scary, but we need simple, clear phrases to make it easy.
Exactly. We need to be professional, but also confident.
Confidence is key. Do you usually prepare a lot before this kind of meeting?
Oh, absolutely. I prepare every single word. It's not a casual conversation.
I agree. Preparation is 80% of the success. What is the first step?
The first step is making a list. You need to write down your achievements.
A list of achievements. That is a great concrete action.
Yes, don't just say, I work hard. That is too abstract.
You have to show the numbers, show the projects you completed.
For example, you say, I finished the Smith project 2 weeks early.
That is strong evidence. It shows your value immediately.
And you need to prepare the sentence for the request itself.
The specific sentence, we cannot just say, give me more money.
No way. That is too informal and aggressive. That is a mistake.
I think the best approach is to start with gratitude and respect.
Right. You say, I enjoy my role here at blank.
Then you introduce the idea. You transition smoothly.
The transition is important. It shouldn't be a surprise attack.
So after you say you enjoy the job, what is the clear phrase?
I would like to discuss my current salary and compensation.
Oh, I would like to discuss. That is professional and open.
It sounds like a discussion, not a demand. That's the key difference.
I love that. It uses simple English that anyone can use tomorrow.
It is a short phrase, but it is a powerful one.
When do you usually schedule this meeting, Alex? Morning or afternoon?
I prefer the afternoon, maybe 3 p.m. on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Really? I'm the complete opposite.
I prefer morning.
Why morning? People are usually still drinking coffee and busy.
Because my brain is fresh, I can present my facts clearly at 10 a.m.
That makes sense. For me, 3 p.m. means the main tasks are finished.
So you feel less pressure because the main workday is done.
Exactly. I can focus only on the conversation, not the emails waiting.
That is a great strategy. We are different, and that's okay.
The key thing is finding the time when you feel most confident.
Let's go back to the achievement list. How do you present it?
You structure it around value. Why do you deserve the increase?
I deserve this because I took over the marketing reports last month.
See, that is concrete. You mentioned the specific report.
The boss needs to hear details, not just general statements.
If you don't use concrete examples, the answer is usually no.
Because they cannot justify the expense without performance evidence.
So how do we introduce the specific number, the dollar amount?
That's the hardest part. You must research the market first.
Research is vital. You need to know the typical salary for your role.
You shouldn't just ask for a random number. That looks unprofessional.
So you have the market research data. How do you phrase the request for the amount?
I would say, based on my research and my performance, I am requesting a salary of X.
That is direct and professional. You use the word requesting.
It sounds firm, but not aggressive. It respects the process.
And what if the boss says, that is too much money, Alex?
That's a common problem. You need a backup plan or a counteroffer.
A counteroffer, like asking for more vacation days instead.
Precisely. If they cannot increase the salary, they might increase benefits.
So you say, if the salary increase is not possible, can we discuss additional vacation time?
Perfect. Always have a plan B written down in your notes.
The key takeaway here is preparation. Prepare your list, prepare your phrases.
And remember to speak slowly and clearly. Use those simple sentences we practice.
Simple sentences make you sound confident, not complicated.
Absolutely. We want listeners to steal these short phrases and use them immediately.
We're running out of time for this part, but we have much more to cover.
We need to talk about handling the rejection and the follow-up email next.
Stay with us. We have the rest of the conversation right after this short pause. Welcome back, everyone. Before the pause, we were talking about Plan B.
Yes, the counteroffer. If the boss says no to the money, you ask for something else.
But Alex, let's talk about the worst case. The boss says, no, absolutely not, Gracie.
Oh no, that's tough. You cannot get angry even if you want to scream.
I want to scream, but professionally, what is the best thing to say right after the rejection?
The best phrase is this: I understand. Can we discuss what performance metrics are needed for me to earn this raise in 6 months?
Wow, that is a powerful sentence. You're asking for the map to success.
Exactly. You turn the negative answer into a future goal. It shows you are committed.
It shows commitment and maturity. You're not fighting, you're planning.
And you must write down the metrics they give you. Put it in your notebook.
So if the boss says you need to finish project X, I write down finish project X by December 1st.
Yes, and repeat it back to them. Just to confirm, I need to finish Project X by December 1st. Is that right?
Repetition confirms the information. It leaves no space for misunderstanding.
This is a key strategy for any serious conversation in English. Confirm the details.
I like this. It manages the disappointment by focusing on the next action.
Focus on action, not emotion. That is the rule for professional English.
Let's pivot slightly. What if the boss is very vague? They say, just work harder.
That is the worst. You need concrete details. You must ask for concrete details.
How do I ask for concrete details without sounding aggressive?
You say, could you please specify 3 specific areas where I can focus my efforts for improvement?
3 specific areas. I love the number 3. It sounds organized and specific.
It forces them to think clearly. They cannot just say, work harder when you ask for 3 things.
This is excellent conversational practice for dealing with abstract responses.
We always push for the concrete. What did you do? What did you finish? What will you measure?
If listeners are enjoying these specific phrases, please remember to hit the like button and share this episode with one friend who is preparing for a review.
Sharing helps us keep bringing you these practical, real-life conversations.
Thank you for the support. Now, back to the follow-up. Do we send an email right after the meeting?
Absolutely. The follow-up email is non-negotiable.
Why is the email so important, Alex?
It creates a formal record. It confirms everything that was discussed, especially the action plan.
So I should email the summary of the meeting even if the boss agreed to the raise?
Yes, especially if they agreed. You write, thank you for discussing my salary increase today. I am happy to confirm that my new salary will begin on date.
That is a very simple, clear sentence, easy to steal and use.
We want listeners to steal that phrase. Simple sentences are your friend.
What if the boss said no? What does that follow-up email look like?
The email is polite and short. You thank them for their time.
And then I confirm the action plan we discussed.
Exactly. You write, I confirm that the 3 metrics we agreed upon for my review in 6 months are X, Y, and Z.
You're setting the future expectation in writing. That's very professional.
It protects you and it ensures the boss remembers the conversation details.
Preparation, strong meeting, and written follow-up. That's the winning formula.
It gives you the control and the confidence, even if the conversation is difficult.
We've talked so much about the action. Let's talk about the feeling.
The feeling of asking for more money is usually fear or nervousness, right?
Yes. How do we manage that nervousness using English?
You manage it by over-preparing the first 3 sentences. You cannot stumble on the opening.
So I practice saying, thank you for meeting with me today. I requested this meeting to discuss my salary.
Practice that opening 10 times until it feels normal. The first minute is the hardest.
I notice you use the word discuss instead of demand or ask. That's important.
Discuss is collaborative. It invites a conversation, not a fight. We also need to remember to breathe and speak slowly. That controls the nervousness.
Speaking slowly is so important for A1 and A2 learners. It gives you time to think.
And it makes you sound more thoughtful, even when you're internally panicking.
If you're learning new, simple phrases from this episode, make sure you subscribe to Real English Talks.
Subscribing means you never miss these practical, real-life English lessons.
We're covering the full spectrum from the preparation list to the closing email.
We're almost ready to wrap up, but I have one final crucial point about timing.
Timing is everything. When should you not ask for a raise?
Do not ask right after a mistake or when the company is clearly struggling financially.
That makes sense. Timing shows professional awareness of the bigger picture.
Always check the company's financial calendar. Ask after a big success, not before.
So, asking after your team lands a major new client is perfect timing.
Perfect timing. You're demonstrating clear value at a moment of celebration.
This has been an incredibly practical session on professional English requests.
I hope our listeners feel much more confident about using these specific sentences.
We need to leave them with one final question to think about before we wrap up completely.
Good idea. We want their active participation.
The question is this: what is the one concrete achievement you would use to justify a raise today?
Focus on one big achievement. Write it down in the comments below.
Tell us what you did and use one of the simple sentences we taught you.
We love reading your simple, powerful answers. It helps you practice immediately.
Thank you so much for joining us for this essential conversation practice.
We appreciate you being here and practicing your English with us.
Join us next time for more real English talks that you can use tomorrow.
We really do value your input on that question. It's important to prepare.
Preparation is everything, but what happens when the answer is no?
Oh, the dreaded no. We need a strategy for that professional moment right now.
If the boss says, "I cannot approve this salary increase right now," do not panic.
Absolutely. The first simple phrase is, I understand. Can you explain the reason?
That phrase is gold. It asks for specific feedback without sounding defensive.
You want concrete reasons. Is it budget? Is it performance? You need to know the specific problem.
If they say it's the budget, you can ask, when will the budget situation change?
This shows you are proactive and planning for the future, not just accepting the rejection.
It turns a rejection into a future date. You're setting a follow-up date immediately.
And what if they say your performance needs improvement first?
Then you use the next powerful phrase, I appreciate the feedback. What specific goals can I meet in the next 3 months?
Wow, that is so strategic. You are creating a professional contract right there.
Exactly. You are taking control of the narrative, asking for measurable steps.
Measurable steps are key for English learners. Keep the goals simple and clear.
For example, I need to close 3 new accounts, or I must finish the training program by May.
Write those down immediately in your notebook. Do not forget them.
Follow up with an email summarizing those steps. The follow-up email is mandatory.
Email phrase, thank you for discussing my salary review. I confirm that our next steps are X, Y, and Z.
That formalizes the next review date. You're ensuring the conversation continues next quarter.
That's the professional way to handle a setback. Keep the focus on the future.
Let's talk about the maybe answer. This one is tricky because it's not clear.
The boss says, let me think about it and get back to you. This is often a polite delay.
You must press gently for a specific timeline. You need clarity.
You can say, I understand completely. When should I expect to hear your decision?
Give them a framework to choose from. Should I check back with you next Friday afternoon?
That's much better than waiting for weeks without clarity. You set the boundary for the follow-up.
And if they agree to next Friday, make sure you send a calendar invite for the follow-up meeting.
Use technology to your advantage. A calendar invite makes the meeting real and official.
These are simple professional actions, but they demonstrate high maturity and seriousness.
You show that you respect their time and that you are serious about your salary increase.
The conversation about money is often scary, but these simple phrases make it manageable.
Remember, the goal is always to demonstrate your value and strong performance.
You are advocating for yourself, asking for the salary increase you deserve based on your work.
We hope these simple sentences give you the confidence to start that challenging discussion this week.
The most important part is feeling prepared for any answer, whether it's yes or no or maybe.
Preparation minimizes the stress, and specific sentences minimize confusion.
Let's review the 2 most important sentences for handling the no response.
Sentence 1, I understand. Can you explain the specific reason for the delay?
Sentence 2, I appreciate the feedback. What specific goals can I meet by our next meeting?
Those 2 questions transition the conversation from a rejection to an action plan.
And always confirm the follow-up date. Do not leave the meeting without a date.
No date means no plan. You need a date and a time for the next discussion.
This advice is practical for any professional setting, not just asking for a raise.
You can use the what specific goals structure for project feedback too.
It shows a positive, problem-solving attitude, which managers absolutely love.
Always sound ready to solve problems, never ready to complain.
We have covered preparation, presentation, and handling rejection. What is left to discuss?
We need to talk about maintaining the relationship after the conversation is completely over.
Great point. Professionalism doesn't end when the meeting does, whether you got the raise or not.
You must continue to show high performance and follow through on your commitments.
If you promised 3 new accounts in the next 3 months, you must deliver.
Your actions after the meeting speak louder than your words during the meeting.
Stay tuned because we have final essential tips on how to follow up and secure that next meeting.
These simple English phrases will help you keep the pressure on professionally.
Don't go anywhere. We have more practical English coming up next. Let's jump right into the follow-up email. This is critical and must happen quickly.
Why is an email so important after a face-to-face? Isn't it redundant?
It creates a paper trail, Alex. You confirm the next steps and the exact date for the review.
So I must write down the exact action items we agreed on and send it immediately.
Exactly. Use simple English phrases like, "Thank you for discussing my salary today."
That's a great, clear opening. It confirms the topic without being aggressive.
And then you must confirm the commitment. Use the phrase, "I confirm we agreed on X."
I love that structure. I confirm we will review my performance on specific date.
Timing is key for this email. Send it the same day, ideally within 2 hours.
Definitely. If you wait 3 days, the details will get fuzzy for both of you.
Waiting also makes you look unorganized or like you don't value the commitment.
It shows you are serious about the timeline and the goals you set.
Let's focus on the structure of the confirmation email itself. Keep it short.
Bullet points are your friend here. Managers love bullet points for clarity.
Point 1. Express gratitude. I appreciate your time today.
Point 2. Confirm the next steps. My focus will be achieving Goal A and Goal B.
Point 3. State the timeline. We agreed to revisit this conversation in 6 months.
And don't forget to include the specific date of that 6-month review.
That date is non-negotiable in the email. You are setting the expectation for them to remember.
That makes the difference between an informal chat and a documented plan.
It removes the chance for them to say later, "Oh, I forgot we discussed that time frame."
But what if they said no definitively and didn't give a timeline?
Then you still follow up. You write, "I appreciate your feedback on my salary request."
And you add, I will use your feedback to improve my performance immediately.
This shows a positive attitude even after rejection. You are ready to work harder.
It transitions the focus from the rejection to your future performance.
And during the next 6 months, you need a high performance burst. This is the time to shine.
Absolutely. You must over-deliver. Show them you deserve the increase immediately.
Don't just meet expectations, you need to exceed them. Set new personal records.
And keep updating your manager with simple, concrete sentences about your achievements.
Instead of saying, "I did good work this week," use specific action phrases.
For example, I completed the quarterly report 3 days early. Concrete action.
Or, "I finalized the contract which increases client revenue by 10%.
Specific achievements are what managers pay attention to, not just general effort.
They need concrete numbers, Alex. Numbers are the language of business.
If you say, I improved efficiency, that is vague. If you say, I saved the team 5 hours per week, that is powerful.
Use these simple English structures to describe your value and build your case.
Every achievement is a small step towards the next salary discussion.
This whole process requires planning, simple, clear English, and consistent effort.
We've given you the roadmap, but you need to practice these sentences out loud.
Practice the positive follow-up phrases and the confident confirmation phrases.
Remember, clarity and confidence are the 2 most important ingredients here.
Before we move on to our final thoughts, we have a quick check-in question for everyone listening right now.
We want to know, what is the biggest, most concrete achievement you want to mention in your next salary discussion?
Think about the numbers. What percentage did you increase, or how much time did you save?
Share your answer with us. That helps us create even better, more relevant content for you.
We love hearing about your professional successes and how you use these phrases.
Keep listening. We have the final motivational words and a complete summary of the key phrases coming up next.
We'll summarize the entire process into 3 simple steps you can use right now.
These are the essential takeaways you absolutely must remember from this conversation.
Don't skip the final summary. It is the most important part of the review.
Welcome to the final review. We promised a 3-step summary for your next salary discussion.
Step 1 is research. You must know your market value and your personal value.
Know the numbers. I increased sales by 15%, or I saved the company 40 hours.
Step 2 is delivery. Use the confident phrases we practiced. I deserve this increase based on my performance.
Keep your language clear, polite, and direct. Avoid nervous filler words like maybe or I think.
And step 3 is follow-up. Always confirm the next steps, even if the answer is no right now.
Ask, when can we revisit this conversation, or what specific metrics should I hit?
Those 3 steps, research, delivery, and follow-up, are your winning formula.
This process is applicable to any professional conversation you need to have in English.
We truly hope this conversation has given you the confidence boost you needed.
Knowing these sentences in advance removes so much of the stress and anxiety.
Thank you so much for staying with us until the very end of this episode.
It shows us that you are serious about elevating your professional English.
We really appreciate every single minute you spend learning with us here.
If you found specific phrases today that you plan to use, please let us know.
And if you found this conversation valuable, please hit that like button right now.
Hitting the like button takes 1 second, but it helps us reach so many more learners.
Think of it as sharing the confidence with someone else who might need it.
And sharing is caring. If you have a friend learning English for work, send them this episode.
We have so many more conversations planned about professional life, travel, and everyday English.
You absolutely do not want to miss our future sessions on handling difficult clients.
To make sure you get those immediately, please click that subscribe button.
Subscribing means you automatically get access to the best, most practical English lessons.
It's the easiest way to keep your learning consistent and progressive.
Consistency is the key to winning, whether it's salary talks or language learning.
Now, before we say goodbye, let's revisit the concrete check-in question.
We asked, what is the biggest, most concrete achievement you want to mention in your next salary discussion?
We are talking about specific achievements, not just, I work hard.
Tell us the numbers. Did you complete a project early? Did you train a new team?
Tell us your story in the comment section below. Use English to write out your answer.
That practice writing is essential. It moves the phrases from your brain to your fingers.
We read every single comment and we respond to many of them.
Your feedback and your participation drive what we create next week.
So use those key vocabulary words, achievement, performance, value, in your response.
We covered a huge amount of ground today, Gracie. I feel energized.
Me too. I hope everyone feels ready to take on their professional challenges.
And remember, English is a tool. You use it to build the life you want.
And confidence is the foundation of that building.
Start practicing these simple sentences 5 minutes every day.
5 minutes of consistent practice beats 1 hour of occasional study.
We want to see you succeed, and we know you can do this.
Keep repeating those positive affirmations. I am ready. I am valuable.
We appreciate you so much for investing this time in your future.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking about these essential life skills.
We look forward to seeing all of your amazing comments below.
Thank you for joining the Real English Talks community. We are always here for you.
On my side, this is Alex, and I hope you have a wonderful and confident day.
And this is Gracie, reminding you to keep pushing forward and speaking clearly.
Wait, let's emphasize the simple phrases one more time.
Yes, spiel our favorite one. I would like to discuss a compensation adjustment.
Or the simple follow-up, what are the next steps?
Use them. Make them yours.
We are committed to making complex topics simple.
And making you sound natural and clear.
That's the core mission of Real English Talks.
We believe in the natural winner model.
Thank you again, truly.
Bye-bye. We'll see you soon.
Bye for now, and we will talk to you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Go use your English.